So what are the biggest mindset shifts required to move from doing to delegating and from telling to coaching?
Wow. Doing to delegating, telling to coaching. So I recently wrote about the delegation thing. Delegation and coaching actually comes hand in hand. Think about it. When we are expert in our field, we get validation from it. We
Yes.
get rewards because we are so good in doing those things, right? And as you mentioned, identity, we become known as Sharmin does this really well.
Yes.
So our identity becomes tied to the way we do the work, the result we deliver. Now, that becomes a barrier because if I'm so tied to my expertise, I will have hard time giving it to you saying, okay, Anisha, can you do this part?
Right. Letting go.
Yeah, letting go because my identity is tied to how the result is. And I will protect anything to keep that identity intact rather than thinking, hey, what is the organization needs right now?
Right.
What does people on my team needs to learn and grow? I will forget the big picture. I become selfish
Right.
in the name of, I want to make sure the results are good. Kind of almost fooling ourselves, saying that is, I care. That's why I want to do everything myself.
Mm.
Yeah. But I want you to really look inside. What is that you are actually protecting here? But, we are not malicious people. All we want to do good, do well for ourselves, for the organizations. But, sometimes an external person needs to help you to look inside to see, okay, what's going on? Why I'm
Yeah.
so attached to the way it has to be done.
Right.
Why cannot I tap into my colleagues' resourcefulness and have the conversation, have a collaborative approach? Delegation is actually a collaborative approach because even though I'm asking you to do some of the work, we are having the initial conversation to see, okay, what would success look like? And what are our roles to make that happen? Maybe you will do some of the groundwork, but I will be here present, available for you when you have some questions that you cannot resolve by yourselves. So that is the coaching part, right? So those goes hand in hand, I would say. And at the same time, sometimes we get blindfolded by our expertise about something and becomes a barrier for us to release that attachment.
For sure. I love how you gave a perspective on this because lot of us have that problem, especially when as a business owner, right? Like there's only so much you can do by yourself. And then in order to scale and grow, you do need team. But then it's always this, okay, but I do this better. So I can't let this go because how do I delegate now? Because if I don't delegate, I can't scale, but I'm so attached to it that I can't delegate. So I loved how you put that in perspective. So thank you for that.